Hey everybody, it's me, AkashaWolf. Today we are finishing our guide series, I guess you can call it, with angel guides. So angel guides, there's different kinds of angel guides. We have our guardian angels, we have our angel guides, which are basically the guardian angels. And we also have the archangels, who act as our guides as well. Now to me, I kind of feel there's a difference between guardian angels and the archangels. We make contact with archangels, but we also make contact with our guardian angels as well. Now with angels, the reason why you probably don't get to see them or anything like that is that they have to be acknowledged. Especially for archangels in specific, archangels basically have more power, I guess you could say. But with them in specific, they only act on you acknowledging them, your will. They act on your free will. That is their big number one rule, is they act on your free will. Because for those of you who believe in God, you know that you have your free will, and you're able to basically do what you want, but you know the consequences and everything, you have to also remember about those. Now if you do something wrong, that's basically your fault, and you must, you know, go through the consequences. But anyway, that's the thing about angels, the archangels, is they only act on your free will. When you call them, then they will come and make contact with you. As for the guardian angels, they're around for you whenever you're in need of help or comfort or anything like that. I guess you can say I haven't really made much contact with my guardian angel, but I have more contact with archangels, or with my archangels, than guardian angels. For those of you who know about the archangels, you should know that there are 12 of them. Now, each angel basically can represent the different signs on the zodiac. But yes, so there are 12 different archangels. There are different powers for each angel. Basically that there's different levels of power. And the archangels, I think they might be second or fourth. There are actually other angels that are much higher, basically like in power or in level or whatever like that. But we're not getting into that. I'm giving you the basics right now. I'm not getting into all that complicated stuff just yet. I'm trying to work my way up with you guys. But anyway, there are 12 archangels. 12 that you have access to. Now you don't only have one archangel, you can actually make contact with all 12. For example, I guess you can say that my two main archangels would be Michael and Raphael. But I also do have a connection with Gabriel, but for my grandmother, her number one connection is with Gabriel. But yes, there's, you know, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Zedekiel, Ariel, Uriel, and I think it's Camiel or something like that. At the end, you guys, I will give you a list of the 12 different archangels and also the stones that represent each archangel. Basically, the different gemstones that represent each archangel. But yes, you guys, you make contact with them. For each different archangel, they basically have their whole thing going on. For example, Michael, he's a very, you know, warrior typeness. He fights off evil, that's his main thing. And also cuts the ties of any type of negative type thing that you might have connected to you, or if there's anything dark in your home or something like that, you can call on Michael. Raphael, he's really a good healer, you know, he's a big time healer, he loves animals, and that's his, you know, more his thing. Those are basically some basics there for you guys. But yes, each angel basically has their own little thing going on. For example, like Chamiel, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, I have to check again. But that one basically has, you know, their connection with love, basically helping you make a connection with another person and finding your soulmate and such. But yes, you guys, there's like so many and they do certain things. I think Zedekiel works with good-hearted people, like, you know, basically, not that like they're specifically good-hearted, no one else is. Basically people that are very, very gentle type souls. They have a bright light and they're very gentle. They're not very aggressive. I guess you can say they're almost passive, but not aggressive. Not that that's a bad thing, okay? But yes, Zedekiel works with people like that, or that's mainly their thing. For example, my mother, hers is Zedekiel. And what else? So another thing, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, are angels male or female? Archangels in particular, there's no exact gender for an angel. They're basically an angel. They're not male, they're not female. But some people do have them set as male or female. For example, if any of you have seen Constantine, there's this one character in there, and it's a female. And, you know, well, to her, she's female. To us, she's female. Her name is Gabriel in there. Now, to a lot of people, Gabriel might seem as a male name for you, but she was, you know, mainly represented female. And in the movie, she basically betrayed God and all this other stuff like that. But that's just the movie, okay, you guys? But anyway, she's sometimes dressed as a male. They kind of gave her like this male typeness to her. But to her, we saw her, no, to us, we saw her as female. You get what I'm saying? They were kind of keeping that balance on how angels are really seen, and they're not supposed to be really seen as male or female. Well, I'm mainly meaning the archangels. Now with angel guides, or guardian angels, I feel that they have almost like a gender. I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I kind of feel like they have a gender. But when it comes to the archangels, I see Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel as males. I don't know why, but to me, whenever I make contact with them, I see them as males. It might be different for all of you other guys who might try this out, and you know, maybe you'll perceive them a different way. I think it just all depends on the person, you know, or you guys can just see them as no gender at all, which I think would be very difficult because we're used to seeing, you know, something as a specific gender. But yes, you guys, also, if you were to make contact with an angel or an archangel in particular, I'm sorry I keep on talking about archangels, it's just my experience is more towards them. Guardian angels, to me, they're like always around. They watch over you. Like if you ever feel watched, but in comfort, like you feel comfort and you're not scared, but you feel watched. To me, that is your guardian angel. Or whenever you're in danger and then just something weird happens to where you're out of that danger, like automatically, your guardian angel, or even an archangel. But anyway, if you see an archangel, they'll usually be like really, really tall. So I don't even think I can get my hand to go up as tall as they are. But yes, archangels can be so distinct. You don't really have to look for signs in particular for archangels. Okay, one thing I forgot. If your archangel is Michael, he's not the type to really care about free will, not that it's a bad thing, but if he needs to get a message passed over to you, he will let you know. He is very I have a message for you. He is very, very like that. Even if, you know, you don't have a lot of work with him or anything like that, like let's say your bigger connection is with Gabriel, Michael will just come along and might have something to tell you and he'll like pick on you. Not pick on you, but you'll kind of feel a little uncomfortable or whatever. My best example of this is that I went to my uncle's place and he had a girlfriend at the time. She's a really nice girl. I didn't feel anything in her house. I didn't feel any type of, you know, entity or type of entities or anything left over in that house. It seemed very clean and like there wasn't really much going on. And usually I can pick up when I can feel that there's something in the house. And for some reason before I came there, I felt like I had to bring my books and my tarot cards. And I brought my oracle cards, my angel healing oracle cards. And I noticed that when me and his girlfriend went upstairs and were hanging out with my mother, I kept on feeling like a little uncomfortable, a little irritated, and I didn't know what it was. I didn't think it was an entity or anything like that. But then I saw something like a big man walk by, and I'm like, what the heck? And I kept on getting this weird feeling like I was supposed to do something, or it had something to do with the cards, or do something for his girlfriend, like say something or whatever. And she tapped on me and telling me that he wants you to do the cards for me. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's who that was? And I'm all freaking out and stuff like that, because she had a connection with Michael as well. And in that moment, it was just like this. But yes, he does stuff like that. It's really weird. But yes. And it turns out that she got like a distinct message in the reading and everything like that. So that's the type of thing you guys need to watch out for. So anyway, when it comes to signs that there's an angel by, or you have encountered something with an angel, a lot of times they may appear to you as a human if you haven't really made contact with them or acknowledged them. They will come to you as a human. Now let's say you're standing at the store, or not standing at the store. Let's say you're in the store, you're having a really rough day, or you need some sort of answer, and then some person just walks up to you and then says something to you in particular, just anything, and that, what they say, like enlightens you or makes you feel a lot better, or you feel like a complete understanding, and it just feels great. And that person basically gave you some really great advice. Then you turn around to look for them, to thank them, or you go looking for them or something like that, they're gone. They're gone, couldn't find them, stuff like that. For example, my grandmother had this one time when she was reading a book, and the book had said something really weird, and she wasn't really sure if it was true or not, and someone walked up to her, and she didn't even say anything. They said, don't believe everything you read in books. And she's like, what? So then, I guess this person was dressed up like a maid and everything like that, and she was in a place where there was maids. And she was looking for this person after they told her that and everything like that, and she had given description and everything like that, and that person doesn't work there and everything, like there's just nothing. She can find no trace of that person, like they just disappeared. There's even been stories to where people will be in a hospital and someone will be like, you know, a nurse or whatever. They'll remember their name on their tag, and even like that person basically saved their life or had said something to them. They go look for them, they can't find them because it was an angel. And a lot of times when you have made an encounter with an angel, it would be like, let's say you have some dead flowers nearby, and all of a sudden those flowers are bloomed and beautiful. You know what I mean? And even if you just see a dove go by, or a dove comes up to you randomly, or you feel such peace, or even a random feather will fall before your feet. Those are all signs. There are so many other great signs as well, but one of the really nice ones is the feather, the dove, and the flowers that just bloom back to life. That's how you know when a spirit, when an angel has been by. But yes, you guys, I had talked a lot in this video. I'm sorry. Angels is just something that I really enjoy working with. They are so, they're so good at giving answers and helping you out, also comforting you in those times when you just feel like giving up. If you just feel like giving up, just take a moment and pray for those of you who believe in God or believe in angels. You don't have to believe in God to believe in angels. if you just feel hopeless and like there's nothing you can do, just sit there and pray. And for those of you who want to toss something else in there, maybe light a specific incense that you know is connected to the angels or the guardian angels you're contacting. Frankincense, you can burn some frankincense. You can burn some frankincense and myrrh. I think at the end of this video, I will give you the archangels, the names of the stones, and the incense. So you guys, to make contact with your angel, I suggest meditation or dreams. Now, as for dreams, this is what I want you to do. Like with the animal guides, like I told you, get a piece of paper and write, I am going to meet my archangel. I am going to meet my archangel. You can write that as many times as you want. Make sure it's at least 3 or more. Put that under your pillow, okay? Put that under your pillow, and I am certain that you will meet your archangel. In your dream, you can make contact. Don't forget to ask their name and ask them some questions. Enjoy your time with your archangel. So you guys, I hope this helped you out a lot. And I will be doing a lot more videos on archangels because there's so much I could be telling you, and also angel guides and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye, and blessed be.